What's going on, everybody? I want to talk about how wrestling has changed, man. And I'm talking about in the bad way, in the worst way, in the goofy way. You know, I know stars are going to leave and retire and all that, but we're not talking about that. I want to talk about the booking and how wrestlers don't wrestle every week. The big problem with wrestling, how wrestling has changed, is nobody's cool anymore. Nobody's cool anymore. Nobody's interesting. They just talk about how much they respect and love another person, right? And they're just not interesting, bro. They're just so boring. You know what I mean? Nobody's interesting, bro. You feel me? That's all I could say. You know? And we're gonna talk about it. A big example. The bigger example is Cody Rhodes, our WWE champion, the QBT or whatever the fuck his name is, QBT1 or whatever. Cody Rhodes ain't the QBT1 because number one, John Cena is because he wrestled every week and he held the title for 17 times. That's the real QB1. You feel me? The quarterback of the WWE is John Cena. No matter what, nobody says. You know what I'm saying? So, thing is this, right? People are pushing Cody Rhodes as he's this big draw or he's interesting or he's cool or whatever and all this other stuff. No, he's not, bro. He's just a man in a suit and he never wrestles. Well, he just wrestled on SmackDown in his suit, bro. We ain't talking about No, we're not talking about that. All he does is cut promos every week, and it gets so stale and boring to the point where I don't want to see this dude talk at all. Literally, I will make this dude wrestle every week. And if you don't like it, if you want to say, well, I'm not going to wrestle every week, well, you're going to get out there, you're going to fucking wrestle Montez Ford, or you're going to wrestle John Cena. Or if not, you get your ass out of my company. That's the way it's going to be. That's the problem. Nobody wrestles nowadays. And Triple H is a yes man. Triple H takes a lot of shit from people, right? Started with Vince McMahon. When Vince McMahon buried his ass in 96 and 95, right? But Triple H was a jobber. You know, he was just a fucking rookie. So who really cared, right? And he had to earn his way to the top, right? By eating Vince McMahon's shit. Same with The Rock. Not showing up for WrestleMania season, right? You feel me? Whatchamacallit. Yeah, so come on now. Make it make sense here, bro. Triple H is not this big superstar, this big owner that people expect him to be. You know what I'm saying? Here's the problem, right? Here's the problem with WWE, right? Cody Rhodes and Triple H are yes men. And if you're gonna be a yes man in this company, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna get your respect. You're gonna lose all your fucking momentum. Literally. And it really starts off with the IWC. The IWC comes up with the most stupid ideas for this company, right? The most stupid ideas for this company. Literally. And Triple H here just takes anybody's shit. Especially when somebody threatened fucking Ava Raine because The Rock took Cody Rhodes' spot. You still allow Cody Rhodes to win the title. Like, come on now. The Rock just let Cody Rhodes win. Just so the fans don't get mad or so the fans don't get upset. Like, come on, man. That don't even make any sense. Now, if I was The Rock, Roman Reigns would have retained that title. Maybe I'll give the Cody win at SummerSlam, but no. Since you're gonna threaten my daughter, no. I would beat Cody. I would beat Roman Reigns for that title, especially if I was The Rock. Oh yeah, I would have beat him for that title. I don't understand why people come up with the most stupid ideas. They said Gunther should retire John Cena. That's stupid. Gunther doesn't fucking wrestle. You know what I'm saying? So make it make sense here. Why should Gunther retire John Cena? Instead, Roman Reigns can beat John Cena. So Roman Reigns can get back in the spot where he belongs. Now that's Vince's boy. Vince McMahon picked the right stars. Now I understand Roman Reigns sucked at one point, but Roman Reigns upgraded. And sometimes you gotta upgrade in WWE. It's not all about, oh, well, this person sucks, man. I think, no, you gotta give it time, And first, I wanted either Seth or Cena to still be the face, Randy Orton still. I didn't expect Roman Reigns. But I was fortunately, I had to look forward to Roman Reigns being pushed because that was the way WWE was gonna do it, right? And I was right. Problem is this, right? Wrestling has changed, and nobody wrestles now every week. Really, nobody's interesting in the Literally, we have to deal with 6-match PLEs. It's really ridiculous, bro. Shit has changed because of TKO, and without TKO, we wouldn't be dealing with this problem. And TKO is a big thing that's going on with wrestling changing. TKO is the problem. Silver Lake. And a lot of people are not understanding that Silver Lake has been around for a year, and WWE has been sold to them. WWE has been sold to them. It's called Endeavor. Look it up. It's called Endeavor. I've been doing my research for the past 3 months now. I've been doing this since the summertime, right? Just look it up. A lot of shit has changed, and that's why we're having 6-match PLEs, and they don't have a lot of pay. And I just think Triple H don't have a lot of pay cuts for these fucking wrestlers to wrestle on the PLEs. And it's just lazy ass shit, because they're just worried about sponsors and everything, right? So that part right there, it's all with Triple H. We have to understand that TKO, Silver Lake are a big problem with wrestling changing, right? We can't always get on these wrestlers' asses, right? But they should step up and say, yo, I need to wrestle every week so I can get better. And that's a big problem. Wrestlers keep getting injured. Rhea Ripley just got her nose fucked up. Got her shit split and cut, right? Seth Rollins just got an injury. Jacob Fatu just got busted up, right? Hit in the fucking teeth, right? So it's like, that's a big problem. I don't know why they keep doing with the injury storylines. And that's not taking us anywhere, right? That's not taking us anywhere. And who cares if Cody Rhodes attacked Jacob Fatu? I don't care about that storyline until maybe Cody Rhodes snaps off and I'll see something move forward. But until then, Triple H here needs to go. And maybe if Triple H doesn't go, this is not going to change until Silver Lake and TKO get out of business. Until they leave. So I think they're a big problem with this shit, right? And I'm going to be talking more about the TKO shit. Because literally, this whole part-time shit is really getting out of hand, right? Like, literally, these wrestlers need to step up. Where the hell is Gunther? And where's Randy Orton been? You feel me? And shit like that. And they're going to be injured in a month or two when they come back. Now watch. They're going to get injured again too. I guarantee you. It's going to happen. Because nobody wrestles every week. And nobody speaks up anymore. You feel me? There's always AEW. So, I don't know. I really think at this point, everybody should go to AEW at this point. Because, I don't know. Wrestling has really changed for the worst of it. And it's all because of these stupid sponsors. Fucking pay cuts and shit. People getting released. And I understand it's business. But with all that shit going on, nobody can wrestle every week. Wrestling has changed. I'll be back with another video very soon.